Hello nursery! This week is all about worms, and one of your activities today is to draw a worm. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. Now if you can hear some screaming noises, that's the three little girls that live next door to me, and they're having lots of fun on their trampoline in their back garden. So they're all okay, they're just having lots of fun, they're very excited. Right, so you need a pen and a piece of paper, and you start off by drawing a wavy line. So I'm going to start on this side, and I'm going to go down, up, down and up. So it's a wavy line. Next, you've got to decide which end's going to be the head and which end's going to be the tail. So this end's going to be my head for my worm, and this end's going to be my tail. Now the head is going to be rounded, the tail is going to be pointy. So I'm going to make this end rounded by doing a rounded shape. And then I've got to draw another wavy line on top of my first wavy line. Here it goes. But when I get to the end, I need to join it together so it's pointy like that. So I've got the rounded head end and the pointy tail end. Right, what else do we need to add to our worm to make it look like a worm? Well, lots of worms have this sort of little section part way along. So I'm going to draw that little section in. It's usually a lighter colour or a darker colour, but it's usually a different colour from the rest of the worm. And then on the rest of the body, worms have got lots of ridges. They're not stripy, but they look, you can see all these lines on them, which are just the ridges in their skin. So I'm going to draw all those ridges on. There we go. That end, and carry on. So leave a gap. I'm going to draw the rest this end. Now I'm going to draw two eyes and a mouth on our worm because I want him to be sort of a friendly cartoon worm. So I'm going to do two eyes and a smiley mouth. He's saying hello to us. Now when you do your worm picture, I said could you add some writing around your picture? So the first thing I need to do is write my name on this because it belongs to me. I turn it round to do this. So I'm going to write Mrs. Budham on it, so I'm going to be very proud of my picture. So I'm writing that at the top. It's tricky to write sideways, that's why I turned it round to myself. There we go. So I've written my name very carefully at the top, and this is a picture of a worm, so I need to write worm on my picture. I'm going to write that in big letters down here, make sure you can see it. W, O, R, and a so we know that that is a worm. Okay, and then what else could I add on there? Well, we know this is the head, so I could write head, couldn't I? Head. What does head start with? What sound? Head. Oh, it's h sound. So a h for head. And then call this end the tail, the end of the worm. Tail. Tail. What sound's coming out of my mouth when I say tail? It's a t, 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 t sound. Tougher. Who's in our class with a t sound? Tyson. Tyson. So I'm going to do a t for tail. There we go. So on my picture, I've got my name. I've got some labels for my worm, and I've got the word, can you see it? Worm. I'd like some other words on your picture as well. Words that come into your head when you think about worms. Words like, what am I doing? I'm wriggling or wiggling. Or how do they feel? What do they feel like? Are they a bit maybe slimy? What else? What colour are they? They can be, might think of a word like pink or brown. All the words that pop into your head when you think about worms. You might just go, yuck! In that case, you could write a big yuck word on there. Up to you. But have lots of fun. What I'm going to do when you've gone, I'm going to colour in my worm. I think I'm going to make him nice and pink. It's going to be a pink worm. And I might, if I do this, if I draw this like this, this is the top of my soil. And this worm's under the ground. So I do some little dots to show that he's under the soil. You could join some other insects in there with him. We might want to do some grass poking out the top, or there might be a little spider walking along up here. I'll make sure I put on enough legs. Might be a spider up there on top of the soil. There might be, what else might be underneath the ground? There might just be another little worm sticking his head out here. Well, you can't see it, I'll have to show you. I'll pick it up here in a minute. Might be his friend. Friend saying, hello. It's up to you. Just put as many worms on there as you can. Alright, I think that's quite a fun thing to do. So have fun doing it. Alright, bye for now.